drama without coming to you because we see a lot of the captions and subs and all of that. Is Katrina following anybody here on social media? Just you? Okay, both of you.
I mentioned that earlier. I didn't have enough time to bond with most of the housemates. I already liked the very first few days in the house. I liked Prince. There was a few people that I bonded with, Lucy, Dorothy. And I was just trying to get to know the housemates. Then I got evicted. And when I left, with all the comments that was going on in the house, how they felt about me, I just felt there was no need. If they felt this way about me, let me just focus on myself, my business, and just let it go. I didn't have, not that I have a personal reasons why I unfollowed them. I just figured we didn't bond, and they just saw me in that light, the way I left the house.
So someone who didn't necessarily see you in a bad way for in a lot of our opinion was Lucy.
Yeah.
She got evicted. We even saw you guys, I think once or twice. Then what happened?
For Lucy, it was more than friendship for me. I don't want to get emotional. I liked her. So.
Tissue.
So honestly and truly, the reason why I think Katrina decided to just unfollow a lot of people was because we attended Nengi's birthday party. It was literally a day after.
I actually did know. I actually did that before that.
No.
Really, I actually unfollowed a lot of people.
She unfollowed me before.
Yeah, I know these people before.
A day after Nengi's birthday, it was a fan that told me, like, why is Katrina unfollowing you? I remember we had
a fan only they
conversation
know.
we had. What Tony was like, what's up? Why did Katrina unfollow us? And the only thing that made sense at the time was the fact that we were posting back to back at Nengi's birthday party. That was the only thing that made sense to me.
Why would that piss her off?
Because she doesn't have a relationship with Nengi.
So if you're friends with her, you can be friends with Nengi. Is that what you think she?
I think that's what it was. Maybe she decided to see the post, and she decided not to see it on her timeline.
I think some people prefer.
Before then.
Some people prefer inherited beef.
Okay.
So I think Katrina is one of the people that do that. If she's cool with you, if Katrina is cool with you, and you're cool with somebody she's not cool with, she feels like you shouldn't be cool with that person because
it's called
I'm coming.
frenemies, and I'm
what
not.
The hell is that?
There's no way you can be my friend and you're talking to someone that I feel hates. And if you are my friend, I want someone that I can confide in. That's why I don't keep friends. I'm a businesswoman. I just focus on my business and my child and my family. I don't keep people close. Excuse me, I am talking.
I just want to understand. Like,
no, I'm still talking.
We're going to come back to that.
There is no way I'm going to keep someone close, someone that I know that I tell personal things to.
Yeah.
That you were talking to someone that I am not comfortable with. It's not possible. I don't do that. I keep just 1 or 2 friends around me.
Sorry, was that also when you noticed she unfollowed you?
I unfollowed that. No, that was way back. Yeah, way back. I unfollowed them way before that.
Is that theory correct?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Okay, so both of them noticed it the day after.
Yeah. When people unfollow you, even when Lilo unfollowed me, I never knew.
Okay.
When Lilo unfollowed me, I never knew. It was one of these days she made a post. It was really cute, so I just opened her page, and I'm like, this has unfollowed me, and I just clicked on unfollow. She has unfollowed me way before then, and I just realized that day. So you can't just figure out when actually someone unfollows you on social media.
Ebuka, I think another issue with Katrina was she had an issue with people not interacting with her posts, maybe liking, commenting, like all the time.
Like you guys.
No, like
maybe not us, but generally.
No, that is another angle because a lot of people don't like other people's posts.
Yeah, I know, but just talking about her now.
That's not it at all. Let me just tell you, the only reason I unfollowed all of you was because of how you guys felt about me. Let's just face the truth.
How do you think about your house? Did I say about you in the house?
Hold on.
Did I say about you outside the house? Like, the fuck are you saying? You're not making sense. You're contradicting yourself.
Make your point. No, let her
She's contradicting herself.
So, I left her 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks. And before I left, it was crazy. Yeah. It was all sweet, few days in the house. Then we moved on to the rough side and we were just dancing around the circle and then Katrina left. I didn't have enough time to bond with anyone in the house.
Does Katrina follow you?
No, I followed him. I followed you.
Okay now.
It was just too obvious. Lakon really didn't care
About you.
about me.
Why would Lakon want to care about
I wonder.
What
Why are you
was
attacking me? I'll attack you back.
Why are you saying people care about you? You don't even care about people.
In the house, yeah, Lakon, everyone knew I called Lakon son. And he didn't have any problem in the house. I would be cooking, he was that one person and knew they'll always come to chop onions, carrots for me. They always help me do that. And I'll call him son, so he always call me mom. And then he came out as the winner and I'm commenting, son. This guy never liked the comments, not even say drop an emoji or anything. So that means it was very right. They took it to Twitter and started dragging me that I'm calling their King Kong son. And I DM'd you remember I DM'd you and you were like, cruise, just catch cruise. I was like, guy, but at least if you comment and acknowledge it, they will stop. But for the fact that you don't even like the comment, you don't comment, it means that you don't like it. And this is the relationship you and I have in the house. I'm just trying to carry it all over.
Yes.
And he never said anything about it. And then I unfollowed him.
Was he following you?
Of course he was following. I'm not sure. Were you following me at the time?
I think they are still following you. But the thing is,
they are still following you. Oh God.
came out of the house.
They are not anyways.
We were commenting son.
Yeah.
And Katrina, really, I just came out of the house. And it's Instagram comments, really, that I'm supposed to be, I don't guess, like...
Oh, sweetheart, but you respond to, when you're verified.
Yeah, I had to respond.
Yeah.
Because he had an issue with it. But then, for me to... I'm not really going to start saying, do you know how many comments I have? Do you know how many?
Yeah.
But I just said it though. Oh. But I cannot go and start, come on now, really. I don't respond to everybody's comments. And that's the truth.
How many comments can you really read
Really?
under your pictures?
Wow.
Okay, let's go back to Lucy.
No, chill.
Okay, sorry.
But chill.
Katrina,
I'm so sorry.
Michael.
About that. I'm sorry you felt that way. But that wasn't my intention.
It's fine.
Sorry, she's going to get it for you.
I was about to say
Let's go back to Lucy.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you were about to speak and you got emotional, so let's...
Oh, okay. Okay, before I say anything. Okay, I don't think that was important. Lucy and I were close, alright? In the house, I just felt she needed someone to talk to. After we had an argument, instead of her to respond to me, she went back to her room, lay on her bed, and cried. I went to her room. Okay, Dorothy came to meet me. No, in the house. Dorothy came to meet me. Your girl is crying. What did you do to her? I felt really bad. So I went to the room. I met her crying. I knelt beside her bed. I begged her. I said, please, I'm sorry. I really apologized to her, and I promised her I would never ever do anything to offend her or to hurt her anymore in the house. And then that was how the friendship began in the we started cooking together, do stuff together. I told myself I would just be there for her. And she was doing the same. She would eventually wear my shoes for me, carry my bag for me. It was real. Because we knew we were on national TV, nobody wants to do that for you. And I just saw her as a sister.
Okay. And then?
Okay.
Carry the handbag. So Katrina, what then happened when you got out? How did you go from this love on TV?
Let's just say I wanted more because I was a friend with everyone. I just wanted to be committed, and she knew I was actually committed. If Lucy wanted to talk, she knows I will leave everything. If it's on phone, if she has to come to the house, I will be there for her.
So what
talk
happened?
About things. I just felt she wasn't committed. She wasn't real with me. All right. I feel most of the issue, even the first time I had issue with Kaisha, it was because of her in the house. The very first time I ever shouted on Kaisha in the house, it was because of Lucy. And I have this personality. Once once we have serious argument or we say hurtful words to ourselves, I just feel once you say out, it's so hard to take back. And I say lots of hurtful words to Kaisha. Those from time to time, she's a very sweet person. She will come to me, hey Katrina, but I could not walk past that. Okay, when you're out of the house and you realize, okay, these people gel into who you want to be or you want to be with them. We are friends. We can talk about things. You'll be like, oh, girl, I think I was wrong with my perception about these people. I want to make up or something. Don't just keep me aside because we're more than just housemates. You and I were friends. People outside saw us as friends, and it wasn't just about the display. It was about reality for me. I flew to Port Harcourt for my homecoming. I'm supposed to do stuff there, but as soon as Erica was disqualified and she got evicted, why are you looking at me like that? As though I'm lying. I'm not lying.
You're not.
I flew with. What is Jarabia? I could not sleep all night. I called all the what's it called? What do they call the people that follow us around? I called them. Yeah, I called them. Please follow up Lucy. I want her to be okay. First flight, I was in Lagos. The train there. I went straight to our hotel. I stayed with her all through that period. Everybody knew we were busy after the whole interviews, but I didn't care. I live in Mobile Road, but every day I would drive to Lucy's hotel in BI to sleep there, to follow her up, all her interviews. I was just there as a friend. I just felt I deserved more. It's not about you being friends with Nanki Lucy. It's not about you being friends with anybody here. It's about you talking to me.
We were talking.
You never did. You don't know that I have issue with you.
I don't know, Jack. It's not my business who is having beef with who.
Erica, the loyalty is tell me that you're not cool with this person.
That was your problem.
Yes.
That's what I've been
So
asking
that I
since.
would know. Let me not see it on social media.
Now.
Okay, so because I was trying to get the gist of
But she's saying it's not because of me and Nancy being friends. I was only talking.
It's not okay.
As far as I'm concerned, we were talking.
You had
I
issue
was
with
in your
this.
house every other time. How are we not talking again? And please, she said commitment. Are we married though? I don't understand commitment. What's that? What friends?
Every friendship has
We
commitment.
were friends. I told you
I don't
everything.
think so. I don't think so. I was your friend, but I don't think for you to ask me if we were married, it means we're not married.
And she wanted
So please.
commitment. Because when I asked her after the whole issues, I asked her, I said, babe, come, what's up? What's happening? Like, somebody DM'd. At 4 a.m. I woke up. I saw lots of tags. Katrina
the first time you noticed?
Yes, I
Before
didn't
that,
know.
did you notice any?
I did not. There was
Okay.
nothing. She was in Dubai at the time. So I was even comment. We were chatting on WhatsApp. Babe, your husband is really fine. Like, you made him look older. The tweets are there. The messages are there. On WhatsApp. And I'm like, so how far now? How is the trip going? We were talking.
And then?
Next thing, at 4 a.m., I woke up to pay and I get lots of messages, blogs, everything. Tags. I'm like, what's happening with Katrina? And they're like, she unfollowed you, better do the same back. I'm like, what is a lie, Joe? So I went to her because it's not the first time they had said such things. So I went to her page and I noticed it. I was like, I messaged her before unfollowing her back. I messaged her, babe, what's up? What's really happening? Like, what's all this about? And she goes, she expects loyalty and commitment from friendship. I'm like, we are friends to the best of my knowledge. I defend her, I get into trouble with Kaisha every other time because of her. So I don't have to tell you those things for you to understand that we're friends. I have your back every other time.
I'm still not getting your own
Really?
issue with Lucy, and I think that was clear because she also sounds confused. I don't think anybody really understands what your reason was. The other people here, you said they were saying things about you in the house. I don't think anybody remembers Lucy saying anything about you in the house.
I never
So I
did.
want to understand what happened.
We never had issues.
That made you get there.
She wasn't loyal.
How
For
so?
me,
That's what I want
for me, she obviously she knows that I had issue with V, and she knew I wasn't following most of the housemates.
No,
Why are you looking
babe. You said
confused?
you were going to unfollow some people on the first. I didn't know who it was going to be or anything.
Is it that you don't know that I have issue with V?
I don't know, Jack. It's not my business who is having beef with who.
Okay, it's
No,
fine.
for real. I know V doesn't reply my messages.
So during your interview,
So I don't understand how it's not about beef or anything. Once in a while she does. But sometimes, a long time she does not. She's sitting here, but we're cool. Do you get? So it wasn't even about that. I didn't know who you were beefing or not beefing. Besides, you're beefing almost everybody, baby. It's difficult to keep track.
So the thing is, she had this interview where she made lots of. I was there all through her personal interviews when she came out from the house, where she was beefing Nengi, saying all sort of. We're trying to stop all of that. She was trying to complicate herself with Erica and Nengi and everything. I and her manager at the time tried to cover up. I was right there when she was having these interviews, and I'll be like, no, don't say that. They're trying to sell the blacks and all that. I was right there, and I knew you have so much bad energy for this girl.
Which
like then
I never beef Nengi. I hope you know.
Jeez.
I hope you know I never beef Nengi. We had issues in the house.
Your interviews
can you
hold
on, babe?
I never wanted to do this.
That I go for an interview and they ask me questions. I remember vividly because that was Miss Vic. That was like one of the newest interviews when I just came out of the house. And she asked me, okay, something about Erica and Nengi, and I'm like, have you met Nengi? Like, she was really fine. So yeah, and that thing went till today. People still say that. So how is it possible that I was beefing her?
So as I was saying, she said all sort of stuff, and she made me understand that she had so much bad energy for this girl. If at some point you decide to work things out with this same person, you can actually talk to me.
Nengi and I never had a discussion or settling anything outside. Our beef ended in the house, and we settled it in the house, and that was the last of it. I commented, she made a tweet, and I commented, that was all.
If I'm getting you, because I want to get to the point. If I'm getting you right now, she got out of the house, you assumed or you believed she had beef with Nengi, then you realized she was not cool with Nengi, and she didn't say it. Why is that a bad thing? So I'm only going to assume. Give me what it is.
The loyalty is, tell me that you're not cool with this person.
That was your problem.
Yeah.
But that's what I've been
so
asking
that I would know. Let me not see it on social media. All the stuff I did for you as a friend and been.
Yo, I'm not about the drama. I'm all about my hustle and my business.
Did you come and say it on social media? We never did anything for display. She told me our friendship, she never wanted our friendship to be about social media. And I told her it wasn't okay. I organized this photo shoot when she came out from the house. Then she was against it. She said she didn't want that we're so close to display any affection outside. I was like, it's not about the display of affection or anything on social media. It's just me having a photo shoot with my friend.
So basically,
after the house, did I ever have any photo shoot with anyone? It was just her. But I knew genuinely how I felt about Lucy, and it hasn't changed. I still see her as a sister. Oh, darn.
You always get walking away from stage. What's going on? This stage walking. Why are you guys always walking out from stage? Sorry, girl.
If you had this beef for me, or you had issues still piled up in your mind, we've been in the same vicinity this whole time. We've made up in the same room over and over and over. You have my number. I've been in your DM still recently. We did not iron it out until yet. And you're telling me what?
So how do you feel seeing this reaction? Do you feel loyalty is very big for her? Whatever her definition of loyalty is, and you're her friend, we believed, at least to an extent, you understood her and what that sort of means to her. When you see this, what's going through your mind?
I would not say what's on my mind, but I think that if this genuine beef or feeling was actually there the whole time, we've had more than enough time that we could have discussed this somewhere else before getting here.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not buying it.
How much of this do you think was about praise?
Huh? None.
Katrina? How much of this was about praise in any way?
I don't want to talk about anything else to do with Lucy.
Okay, thank
Next
God.
time I don't discuss friendship like that. It was deeper than this.
So you're saying here now, honestly, that all Lucy needed to tell you was, I'm friends with Nengi now.
Yeah,
and it
made up, yeah.
So why, it's still very weird to me that issue, for someone you love so much, the fact that she's friends with somebody else, did you have the conversation with her? if this friendship was that important to you?
I didn't have to have a conversation with her.
But she's your friend.
I didn't have to. That's why I say, like you said, I love her so much and she knows it. And she knows the kind of person I am. She knew I wasn't open for friendship. She always
But did I know you had issues with Nengi?
She was actually the only friend that actually visits my home. No, people don't visit my home. And when she decided to do something else, we had conversations. I will not. I don't know. There's no push. You guys are gonna push. That'll make me discuss whatever I discuss with Lucy, whatever. I'm just saying, you are supposed to tell me that you are not
You should have spoken to me about what you were angry about, because I had no idea you were angry in the first place. If you're angry with someone, it's very possible they don't know that you're angry with them until you tell them that. To the best of my knowledge, we were very fine.
I just felt you were happy where you were. You just wanted to be friends
so
with everyone. And you were just
at the time, I wasn't even close to Nengi. We were not even chatting per se. Nothing. I wish you had spoken to me though. And I still messaged you and asked you, because that's the kind of friend I am. I messaged you and I asked you, babe, how far? What's going on? What's up? What this tweet about me?
Frenemies.
Hey,
I don't keep frenemies.
Considering how
there is no way. I don't care. There is no way you will be my friend. I don't keep friends with Bukar. Look at me, people. If you look at my personality, I'm very, very open on social media. I just stick to my business and my child. I don't keep friends. And she was one person that could actually call me midnight. She could come to my house in 12 midnight because I call her friend and sister. There's no way that kind of person will come and talk. If I someone tonight, I can tell you, hey, babe, I person.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
You will not be a friend to someone that I know I am not cool with, and that person doesn't like me.
You know there are levels to friendship, right, Katrina? You know that there are levels to friendship. That people can just be hello, hi, friends. And they're not that close, right? You do know that's possible. If you had asked me, if we had had a conversation, if you had told me that was how you felt, I am very sure this would not have gotten here in the very first place. You just jumped to conclusion. And even when I asked you several times, okay, how about the period I messaged you, even after all the wahala, plus all your tweets and all your Instagram messages about, I didn't care about your life and all this stuff. Didn't I still message you after that?
Lucy, why are you dragging the previous messages? That was
which they were collapsing everything together.
Lucy, that was before you. All I answered on my question and answer. And the question and answer wasn't about you.
How will I know?
When they asked, I said I was very high on loyalty. I just needed loyalty.
So now you say the tweet is not about me, but you're telling me now that our friendship was because of loyalty.
Let's move on.
It's not about winning. What is
here's what I want to say. I understand you can have your theory of friendship and loyalty. I don't think anybody should question that. It's who you are. But I'm just thinking, hypothetically speaking, even though she says it's not a marriage, but imagine a marriage where a husband or a wife is angry at a partner and just never tells them what the issue is.
She knows.
If she did
not know, then that means I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say it. And that is it.
Yeah.
If Lucy did not figure out the reason why I unfollowed her, then she wasn't my friend in the first place. And let's leave it at that. Let's have win, please. Thank you.
Lucy, what do you want to say?
Nothing at all.
You want to do a friend? In fact, I don't want anything. That was before when you was right. Katrina and you, I don't want it. I just told you not to talk anything about my mom anymore.
Is it fruit? Your mom,
just respect yourself.
I said fruit.
What the
Kaisha, you were not at this party.
Yes, I wasn't. I'm not following her, actually. We had a little bit of, I think, issue. That Lipton party, that was, right.
And I had a big fight with Kaisha because of that. Defending her.
Lucy and Katrina, we all had issues at that time. And I think that's why it was my sister that actually unfollowed you. Because I didn't want to have anything to do with you anymore because of your reaction and how you reacted towards someone. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Is this in the house or outside?
No, it was outside the house.
Who is the person?
Her mom.
No, my mom.
What happened?
So basically, we told my mom that we were going for a boat cruise. And then she was so excited because she wanted to join. And Lucy at the time was around my place, so she said, okay, that she's going to go with us. I told her clearly that this is housemate stuff. You know my mom, she's always all girly and all that stuff. She doesn't care, she's not old, she can do whatever she wants to do. So she said, okay, let her go. I said, okay, fine, if they say my mom could come, no problem. So at the party, my mom liked Katrina one way or the other, I don't know how that was. And then she said she wanted to take pictures with Katrina just to have it on her own, not that she's going to post it anywhere. And then Katrina, what pisses me off was the fact that you asked my mom to come over to your place to take pictures with you. That was disrespectful, one. And then you acted like you are the boss lady. That's why I was able to attack you that day. I have had that in my mind since. And I didn't like the fact that you could treat somebody's mom like that. I will never disrespect anybody's mom, no matter what. I respect mothers a lot. So that was when my sister was like, let's cut this girl off. She doesn't have a good character. She's the worst. And then she unfollowed you. But then I'm cool with you right now, so I don't have to pick sides.
Did she know it was your mom?
She knew it was my mom. No. I don't want to.
That's where
I don't want to pitch.
No, I'm not talking to you. That's where I come in, Ebuka.
Okay.
Lucy, I and Lucy had a conversation there. Okay, I was sitting there. Then Kaisha's sister, came to meet me, and she whispered in my ear. The music was loud. The only thing I heard was our manager or our brother. I heard something, but I didn't hear mom.
Now you're lying.
No.
Oh, she's been saying the same thing since.
No, she's actually lying.
It was me she told. Don't worry. That's
no. Because Zainab actually, after you went first time, right? Lucy, you went to say her first time, right?
It was Lucy. I never saw your mom. It was when Lucy told me. Then when you and your sister were going upstairs, that I actually saw your mom.
No, Katrina, I don't want to have an issue with you, okay? Just listen. I don't want to have an issue, any kind of issue with you. I just want to get this straight. Lucy came first to tell you that my mom. Hold on. It was Lucy that came first. My mom asked Lucy, or let me be Lucy didn't come and she's lying to me. That she went to you. Unless that. Because I'm just saying. Unless my mom told you first. Right? My mom told Lucy first that since Lucy is very cool with us, that she didn't want me to go, or I was not there at the point. She didn't want Zainab to go and meet Katrina because she doesn't know how cool Katrina was.
Zainab already met Katrina.
Hold on, I don't know how cool they were, but my mom told you to go. Hold on, I'm just trying to. I'm just hold on. I want to get this right, okay? You don't even know what I'm trying to do for you, so just chill and relax and listen.
Yes, ma'am.
So first of all, my mom told you to tell Katrina. Did you go and meet Katrina?
I told Katrina.
Okay,
at this time, I didn't know at this time that Zainab
what
was
did you
already
tell
met
Katrina that
your mom wanted to talk to you?
So how did you hear manager?
But this was after your sister.
Hold on, Lucy, just chill. Hold on. So how did you hear manager? Because my sister actually still came to meet you and tell you that my mom really liked you and she wants to take pictures with you. And then you told my sister that my mom should come to you and take a picture with you. That is what you said.
That you're daft or you don't understand the fact that
Katrina, don't you ever in your life mention that I am daft. I respect people enough, but I won't take that from you.
I just said, because I have been trying to explain the fact that I heard manager and not mama. You cannot put me.
Okay, hold on. You know you now you make me seem like you are the one that is lying on Lucy's head all this while. Because I've had so many G's from Lucy, I just didn't want to put mouth in all of this because it's none of my business. Okay? So let me tell you something. My sister can never lie to me. She told you basically that it was my mom that wanted to take pictures with you. And you said, Katrina, that was too rude. And that is why I walked up to you and did that to you. Because I can never in my life disrespect anybody. When it comes to family, I don't take okay? When it comes to my family, I don't play no jokes, okay? And that is wrong. And I need to set that straight right now, okay? Do you hear that?
No one is saying that your sister lied.
Okay, so basically you're saying she told you that my mom...
No, say what she did.
Katrina, what did you do?
Sorry?
What did you do?
What did you do to her?
I don't need to give you guys those explanations unless you want me to tell you guys, and I can still do my own over and again. If it's for anybody, as long as it's my mom, I respect my mom.
She said she was talking.
And I respect anybody
my
dear
shit
mom.
and pushed me on my head. There was no way I'm going to be violent with you in the public. I am not.
You're going to be violent
People
in
just had a
public.
bad. People just had a wrong perception
Katrina,
about me because I didn't have a.
See, let me tell you, I never hated you for any reason. Do you want to understand one thing, Katrina? I will never hate you for any reason. But because of what you did that day, you everything up. Okay? And even whatsoever Lucy has told me about you, I never seen that side of you for once. Okay? I am really open. I'm an open book to the fullest.
No,
okay?
I'm talking about
you understand? But let me warn you.
No, I didn't know how to say because I have no idea.
That over and over again. Okay? So, rest. All I needed for you to do was, I'm sorry for that. That's all. And that will end it all.
Okay.
And up to now,
it has to do with your mom. So we have to set the record straight. I am still maintaining the fact that your sister came earlier before Lucy came. It was Lucy. When Lucy came was when you and your sister and your mom.
So wait. What you're trying to say is Lucy didn't come when my mom asked her to come until when my sister came. Is that what you're saying? So that means Lucy was actually lying to us.
But at the end of the day, she told me though, she delivered your message.
That's not the point, because the reason why I really got mad at you, and I forgive at that point, forgive me what? I'm the one that forgived you, okay? So don't say that, because I was like, oh, what? But I was so calm at you because I didn't want any trouble, and I didn't want you to open your mouth and open my mom or talk anything about my mom, even in
there's no way I was.
So don't just open your mouth. And Ebuka, please let's end this because this is all about my mom. I don't want her to open her mouth to talk about my mom again. She's not worth it.
So Ebuka, can I answer? Can
you move on, Katrina, and don't talk about my mom anymore?
I'm still trying to remember.
So moms too. I don't want any mom person.
Because when it brought him a lot of trouble and it put me, made me a bad person.
This is a reunion. No more moms. Please respect my mom.
That's what I'm saying. It's just simple, Lucy. It's just simple. Katrina has respected herself. So you respect yourself. I don't want anything that has to do with you. Katrina and you, I don't want it. I just told you not to talk anything about my mom anymore.
Is it fruit? Your mom
just respect yourself.
I said fruit.
Why? Did I cut it?
Lilo joins us.
I'm not the first one to be violent right there. I will bring the out of you.
Chidapu we go. I'm not putting on comments.
So why are you saying we're friends that I have no reason to unfollow you? I had reasons to unfollow you.
Katrina!
Not to me. Everybody.
Can somebody remember that it means I don't want anything to do with you? I was like, what the Q&A for me? They asked me, why am I not following or why are we not following each other? Then I said, I don't know Katrina. Because she made it clear on her Twitter that when she unfollows someone, she doesn't care about the person. Then I said, I don't unfollow, I'll forget you, you don't exist. So then she came up with her own thing. So that was just it for me. Yeah.
Katrina?
Like I said previously, I am told she never had any issue in their house. And then he got out during his interviews. Someone sent a clip to me when they asked him what do you feel about all the housemates in the house and outside the house. He said I was troublesome, I was big, he had no good things to say about me. Don't say that I'm followed you, not when you was a or whatever you're saying.
What's really good thing to talk about you? What am I going to say about you?
You're not saying we're all friends. We're never friends. I felt we're cool, not friends in the house.
What is
but when you
I can not be cool with you and we're not friends.
If we're not friends, that we're not friends. There was no need for me to unfollow you. We're never friends. I felt we were cool in the house. But when you got out, they asked you, what do you feel about Katrina? And you said,
you gave me trouble
I was trouble.
Yeah, you get trouble.
So why are you saying we're friends that I have no reason to unfollow you? I had reasons to unfollow you because I was trouble to you.
Not to me. Everybody.
I'm saying that you were trouble to Big Brother. Let me not go there. But you were trouble to a lot of people.
Not me. Alright. And then So I always wondered, why did you feel the need to always, because there were a couple of tweets, comments on Instagram, posts, tweets, sort of referencing.
Yeah, because I was really mad. I was very mad at her and everything she was doing. I was mad, like the way she was justifying when people go for other people's birthday and she blocks them and she unfollows them. The way she come on Twitter, I wasn't really caring about what she was doing. But when you come on Twitter, you say, when I block people, let me tell you because I don't want them to be mad. All those things, all those justifications, like we didn't even care.
But it's how she feels.
Yeah,
why is that wrong?
That was because I was among them. I was there, and there was no reason for her to be doing it. If you follow people,
you just knew Katrina trended all the time when I tweeted. You just wanted to trend. Yeah.
Trending
anytime I say anything, you noticed that I stopped talking to you or tweet back.
Wait, I don't care.
Oh, baby,
Who is your baby?
Oh, you are the baby.
Who is your baby? I didn't even care. That's the problem about me. You think people care about you? Nobody cares here. I don't think anybody cares. I don't think anybody, unless your close friends. People, unless your close friends and people like you that really maybe come to your house and you guys, but nobody cares whether you are existing or not.
So
and
why
you're not
do you
blocking
have
us.
a problem?
I don't understand that.
Why do you have
So why do you have to come and tweet? You called me my two left leg. Are you crazy? Why do you refer to me like that? I do not. You fed me in the house. You fed me in the house. You were keeping food for even people that were coming before me in the house, and you fed me. You don't talk to me that way.
I cooked in the house and you ate my food.
You don't talk to me that way. After all the trauma you caused me.
You eat my
after all the trauma you caused me in the house.
On Katrina, I love spicy food. Katrina, I love. You will never.
Your food not even sweet.
Oh. I left the house and everyone here missed Katrina's food.
No,
we
missed your whole kitchen drama. Because after you left the house, a lot of people cooked. And they shared the food. I know when you cooked, everybody got food.
Like the also to flowers now.
So don't bring it. So don't bring it like that. Don't bring it like that. So when you go out and you feel like you can say whatever you feel like, because you feel like you are the boss lady or the old lady you are, I don't care. I don't. Okay, so don't come and start making people feel like people care. Man,
you don't call the name like. Okay, so Ibuka, he said, I have no reason, but I hope I just made my point. We're not friends, and that's the reason why I don't follow you. What? You
So please, come down from your high horse, because the horse is even low. The horse is even low.
Is it lost?
I have my points. I'm telling you, I don't like bossy people. I don't like bullies. So that is exactly the way you are. And you feel like sometimes I didn't.
With my 4 chats.
Yeah, if you like have so much chats, I don't care. I don't care.
That is why
it does not concern me. It does not concern me. So when someone is giving to you back, someone is giving to you back the same way you are giving other people, just be okay about it. Don't go calling saying people for this one, this that one. Nobody cares about you. Like I say, it's take your fault.
Feeling bad with you because I don't see you.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares, man. Just sit the down. You understand? Let's respect other people. You understand? I don't even see anything.
I do respect people.
You don't respect anybody. You don't respect anybody. I'm telling you, you don't respect anybody. Stop doing that. That is wrong. You signed up from the house. From the house to when you're outside the house, you didn't even change. You still keep the perception.
You're still talking about the perception. And that's
it's not a perception. Before somebody thinks about you some kind of way, you must have given something out.
Somewhere,
I'm telling you,
you just rounded up and said, okay, this person is a certain way, and that is it.
Are you not that type of way?
I have no explanation.
I don't need it, but I'm just asking you, what do you think made you feel like you are like
I go push comments on one another. Me say if I don't tire. Let me read comments.
You are still doing the whole bossy
confrontation while I was in the house.
You are still doing the whole bossy when you came out. You are still doing the whole bossy shit.
That is
You
why
are following people. You are following people. You even following your friend. The only friend you had in the house, you are following her for what? Because she attended somebody's birthday. Why? Why are you like that?
I'm not talking about that.
Why? Why? You don't have to talk about that, but you have nothing to talk about.
You have no
nothing to talk about.
I and Lucy.
You have no I and Lucy. There's no I and Lucy anymore.
Okay.
Katrina, I want to ask something. You said here repeatedly that nobody cares about her.
I'm not saying nobody cares about her.
So wait.
Okay.
And the issue is about, following her and the perception people had about her in the house. And she said repeatedly here that she's seen things, she's heard things, she watched clips about what she was said about her. And you've also said nobody cares about her. Why then should she follow you people?
Because how people perceive Katrina was exactly what she gave people. You understand? Because a lot of people here inside the house, they were like me and Dora, when I was inside the house, me and Dora didn't speak much. But when we got outside the house, I saw that this girl wasn't like this, so she's really nice. Maybe because we were inside the house, something is going on, but we didn't clean. But some people, she kept the same energy outside the house. That means that is how she is. You understand? So this person, this particular boss lady here, she took the whole energy outside the house and she started following people. Why? Like, why can't you call these people? We are not just ordinary people. We are housemates. You could have actually texted somebody and say, hi, see, just reviews. But you start unfollowing people. And another thing when they bust my head, say you come to justify for Twitter. Say when you unfollow people, you don't care about them. And then they ask me for my own Q&A. I say, I don't know her. She's not angry. Why? I don't know you.
Why should I be angry?
Yes, now because you replied me. You replied me that you fed me in the house with food with no sweets.
But you ate it anyway. And you kept coming for more. You got peace when I stopped giving you.
Coming for more. What is it? Come on, come down from your high horses, Lou.
Katrina, I'm telling you, the one time I'm going to ask, which is a valid point, is also kind of.
Yeah.
If people offend you, why don't you ever feel the need to say, why did you do this? Why is unfollowing and sort of cutting them off the option?
We are all adults, all right? When someone says something, it means this is how they feel about you.
Let's run this up. Kiroya, just help me out here, because you say you guys are really cool. Is it possible, like she said, because in the house, she wasn't necessarily friends with a lot of people. I think besides Lucy, the other thing, maybe one or two other people. Yes, her relationships in the house were not that great. So is it actually very possible that there is that perception and resentment from the other housemates? Or is it possible that she gives off a certain energy? What do you think?
I think a bit of both. I think she may have resentment from the housemates because she left early and we didn't get the time to get to know her. I think anyone will have a little bit of resentment. You may get over it, but you still may feel a certain type of way. Then of course, when you came in, she may have put that energy outside the house and then that kind of radiated to the housemates. So it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
I still think everything's petty or adults.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
The intimacy happened because I was feeling pressed at the time and I 100% regret it. And it was whack, by the way. If you want to speak to me, you want to fight. I actually want to fight down. If you want to fight, no. I'm not fighting. I'm trying to get over the whole big brother situation. So I don't want to be tagged with a man.
I'm like, henceforth, we'll go on interviews. Same with the friend.
My sister, you should say you crazy, so you forget to say other people they No. Where is my peace? I don't have time. Okay. No, I don't have time. So you know what to say back to later. I beg, I think it's good because